Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome to today's Funday Die Day. Today I am using the 50-50 base, which is 50% acrylic, 50% cotton, and there is 50 grams per hank, and I am dyeing 6 of those beauties. So come on and let's go and see what I got up to. Okay, so in this one we have got 3 50-50 gram hanks. Okay, so I'm going to have a bit of fun and play with this one. Now I have got 2 colours to hand at the moment. One of them is the blue jeans and the other one is the dark red. There is no heat in the pan as yet. Okay, so I'm now going to add a touch of heat under the pan. It would help if I remember to do that at the beginning, wouldn't it? Okay. Get a little bit of heat going in there. Let's add some water in there. I didn't want to add a lot of water so it was floating, because of course I'm going to be adding dye to it. We'll just see how we go. That's it. Okay, and now I'm going to add some of the blue jeans powder on as a speckle. now to add some of the plum on as a speckle. Time to turn it over. Okay, we do still have quite a lot of dye left there, but fingers crossed that I don't do too much damage to it. Okay, so now to go back to adding on a little bit more dye and a little bit more speckle. I'm loving this section here. I'm going to actually leave this for a few moments, come back and take a photo. Drive me teeth out. Now on camera this is looking a lot lighter than what I'm actually visually seeing here. I'm seeing a lot of dark purples and dark reds and some dark blue. I've got some blue speckling around here along with the stripes. We've got a plain band here of a very lightweight, light coloured yarn. So what I'm going to do now, you're going to scream at me, I know you are, you're all going to do it, you're going to go, no, don't do it, Ange. I'm going to turn it again. What are we on? 16 minutes. Yeah, give it a few more minutes and then I will turn it. Right, so and now we are going to play with the blue jeans and the red plum, and I'm just going to be using them to dust over these two. So I'm going to go a bit muffled as I'm going to be putting my mask on because I'm a good girl. But I will also probably end up speeding this up because I don't really want to talk like that. Right, let's get going. I don't know if I'm going to need to add blue to this, you know. I'm actually going to leave the red on one side. Yeah, the plum red on one side, and then I'm going to do the blue on the other. But of course I need to leave it for a few moments so that the dyes can take. Okay, we've got lots of blues and reds and pinks coming through here at the moment. There's even a touch of orange in there. That's quite mad to see, but I am not going to do my normal splat and turn and all that sort of stuff. I am just going to wait. I'm impatient, as we all know, so I might have to go in another room for a little bit. But I'm really loving the way that this colour is breaking at this point and giving us lots and lots of different colours. Now I do need to be really careful because by the side of my arm is a bit of water that had come off of these, and one is a bright yellow ball of water, and then I've got a bright pink and a bright blue. Again, I will take a couple of little photos and fingers crossed they will come out for you. I might as well pop them in here and then we'll come back and have a closer look at this yarn in a few minutes for you. It's going to be a good 10 minutes or so for me. I'm going to be well behaved and not attempt to rush this. Okay, so now it's time to turn over these yarns. I'm going to be a bit cheeky here. I'm actually going to use the plastic as a method to turn it so it doesn't get too, it doesn't move around too much. Right. Okay, that's worked on that one, but it's not going to work for this one. So there is some dye powder left on the plastic, of course, so I've just laid this directly back on it again, and hopefully it will just sink into the yarn. Right, so that's that one done, and that one done. Move you back towards me. Oh, right. Oh, my camera's moved again. Right, there we go. Okay, so and now it's time to use the blue jeans. Okay, remember this one is a dark blue, and I'd like to see how this one breaks up and what its components do. So let's have a look. It's going on and it's looking silver and glittery at the moment. That's just teasing me, isn't it? Proper teasing us. Okay. I have been quite heavy-handed with these pinches today. So hopefully it will sort of disappear down amongst, don't touch it, woman, sorry, down amongst the other bits and pieces and down amongst the strands. I'll get there in a minute. Right, so there we go. That is now the blue gone on, and now it's a case of waiting to see how this one breaks, and whether we just get solid blues or whether we get lots of different colours like we did with the purple. So our main area to concentrate on looking on is this section here, because this section here has none of the other dye powder from the other side coming through. Okay, so that's where we're going to concentrate later on. Right, I am going to leave this now, and I'm going to go back in the other room and watch another creators video, and once that's done, of course, I will come back and show you what has happened. So I'm now starting to lose the light in this room. So I'm on complete and utter artificial light. I hate it. Right, so looking at this blue now, it has not broken into any different colours. I'm concentrating, of course, on this section here. It's not broken into anything else, which is really cool, and I've got a feeling that is because it is solely a primary colour, whereas of course with the plum that we used, that is a mixture of at least 2 colours, and as we can see over in this corner here, we have got some other colours coming through. Okay, so I'm now going to separate these and roll them up, and so that you can see what the other side looks like again. Let's just be cheeky there, and try not to move it too much. Get off. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So there is the plum side, and there is the blue. So I really do love how this plum has broken into multiple colours. So in the big scheme of things, yeah, that's going to be a fun one to play with for breaking and everything else. Oh, I can't wait to see what these now come out like once they are all washed up. Right, now I am going to pop on to the main computer now, do my little talk over and show you these yarns once, of course, they have been washed and dried. Okay, so today's video was a little bit different. There are a couple of different things that I had in there. Now the first one up, I believe, was the ones that were done in the dish, on the oven, throwing the colours in, throwing in dust, hoping that I would get speckles. Yeah, we all know how that goes. Okay, so I've got 3 hangs of this one available for you today. They have got a beautiful sheen to them as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the one that I've already hanged up. It's not perfect. I will be doing it again because we all know what I'm like. And then I will show you the other 2 that have been unhanged. So I'm just going to take this light out for a sec. There we go. Because this way I've noticed it shows the colours a lot better. Okay, so here it is. we have got some speckling. If you look close, there is some speckling. It's quite a bit there. Okay, now this is a mixture, of course, of the plum and the jean blue. Now, it didn't quite come out as I thought it would. It is a lot lighter on the shades, okay, and it's showing it up really quite nicely on camera today. Okay, so that is what it would look like roughly hanked. I say roughly because there was nothing neat about that hank. Right, okay, and now on to the yarn itself once unrolled. Okay, so we'll start up this end. Alright, and I come across like that, and as you can see there is speckling in there. There is a lot of different colour variations as well within it. So you get some bright patches there of the plum, and then some other patches of the denim blue where it is showing really dark and really denim. Okay, so as I said, there are the 3 hanks. There is the first and the second. Okay, they all look pretty similar, to be honest. I haven't exactly looked at them to pick the best or hank them up the best and all that. I literally just grabbed one off the pile to hank and left the other 2 alone. So that is them there. Okay, so as I said, there is 3 of those ones available. Let's fold that to one side, and there we go. And next up were the ones that were done on the countertop, which was just pure speckling. I love how these ones have turned out. They speckled, yay! Right, okay, so again I'm going to show you one that's hanked and one that's not, and again I just grabbed the top one of them off of it, off of my pole, and just hanked. I really didn't pay any attention to which one looks better hanked, because I don't know, because I haven't hanked them both yet. Okay, so here it is. I'm hoping this is focusing in. I don't think it is. Give me a second. Right, so here we go again. Let's get it up and let's get it to focus. Look at the spots and the little stripy sections. So if you like a yarn that you don't know what's going to happen with each stitch, oopsie, it's not neat, is it? But if you like a yarn that you don't know what's going to happen with each stitch and what it's going to look like once worked up, this yarn is definitely for you. Unless of course I nab it and go no. But no, I won't. I'll just play around again later. Right, so here is the second hank that was on the table, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Now if you remember rightly, on one side I speckled with the denim, and then on the other side I speckled with the plum. Now of course the plum did break, and that is what's given us all of the extra colours, whereas the denim stayed denim. Okay, so let me find a spot that's got spots in it and bring it close up for you. Now focus in camera. There we go. Look at that speckling. How cool is that? Okay, try and keep my hand still and then pull it through so you can see all the different speckling. Now this is quite good actually, because on this it is showing sort of a bit of each side really as we go along. Come on. I really should have done the same as last week and put it on a block, but no, I'm not that sensible to do the same thing twice, am I? There we go. Let's auto do. Right, there we go. Look at all the colours, all the colour differences in it. Now that dark splodge on this side is of course where I just put too much dye in one spot. Okay, and as you can also see at the back as well as I'm pulling it through. So yeah, I really do like this one, and I can't wait to see what this would look like worked up. Right, and the very last hank was of course the mop. How do I feel about the mop? I'm not sure. There's a lot of colours in here and a lot of variation, so let me show you it hanked, and then of course I will unhank it as well for you. Right, so here it is hanked. And let me muck around with my camera again. There we go. Here it is hanged. Okay, and as you can see, there's a lot of blues, oh, some browns, some pinks. It's actually quite pretty. I'm on a bit of a day today, but yeah, it's quite pretty. There's lots of different colours within it. Okay, so now to unhank the only hank that came out neat. It's normally a way, isn't it? Okay, and now I've just pulled a couple of strands the wrong way. Right, so let's bring this back up close for you to see. There we go. So of course this one here has got pretty much every colour under the sun. See, if some, oh, let's try it that way. Pull it back. Oh, even some brighter spots there of the plum. All this bit's quite pretty. We've got the mixture of the plums and the blues. I think that's a bit of the brown where the brown broke. But yeah, it is a very, very pretty. Keep it. Oh, I'm not doing very well at holding my arms up today. I'm really not. Now, it's a shame that the lighting here is not showing this one really to its true potential. But of course, I will make sure that I've got photographs at the end that I will show you. And now the photographs are going to be all taken on my tablet in front of my patio doors, so that I'm trying to keep it so that all of the photos have the same criteria. Okay, so there's no magic lighting to make anything look better, it's just as it is. Now today we have got fog. We have got thick fog. So the natural light's not so brilliant, but I've been lucky so far because I've already taken the photographs that I used last week. So fingers crossed these ones will look as good and as true to representation as I can get it. Now if you would like to purchase any of the yarns today, take note of the names that are going to be on the photographs and then send me over an email, and then I'll tell you how much they're going to cost you, including postage. So please remember, even if you do like the yarn, if it gets to the point where you find out how much the total price is with postage and it is above what you would be willing to pay, please just say, I'm not going to get upset. Okay, I know things are tight at the moment and I know postage is freaking ridiculous. I'm just going to put it like that. Now this is also going to be the last Funday Die Day for this year. I'll hopefully start them back up again next year. Fingers crossed, the weather will be better, I'll be able to dry them and I won't have to use my Air Buddy or other devices to dry them, because it's just too costly and not cost effective for me to do it at the moment with the temperature the way it is here in the UK and the prices of fuel here in the UK. So I'm gonna hang off now and hang off, cool pun, until next year. But please remember, if you would I'm still willing to do them if you are up for your own colorways and things like that. Just fire me over an email, and in the next week I might show you what I got left up there. You never know. Right, so is that everything? I think that is. So now it's time to have a nose at those photographs that I promised you, and I'm going to say I will see you later. So please remember to stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody. If you're here as well, if you're here for the preview, please remember you've got about 2 minutes now to say your goodbyes while the photos are on. Ta-ra!